Hello, everyone, and happy game day for North Carolina football. It is the Duke's Mayo Bowl game day. I'm going to be there. I'm already dressed and ready to go. I'm absolutely looking forward to it. I'm actually recording some of the vlog for it right now as we speak. Some of this footage will also be in that vlog. I know Alan's not with me. Alan's currently at work. It is Wednesday. It's the middle of the daggum week here, and here we are doing a game day vlog. Took today off myself, but he's going to be sending in his thoughts on what we're getting ready to talk about to me, and I'll be posting those in there and probably right around this area.
Duke's Mayo Bowl kicks off tonight. What I'm looking forward to most is probably to see how Connor Harrell is going to do as the QB1. Hopefully Chip Lindsey puts the ball in his hands, unless Omarion Hampton is just an animal and can't be stopped. Then your main objective is to obviously win the game. But this is the first official tryout for the starting spot. The second person I'm looking forward to seeing is Amari Campbell. See how he does in replacing Cedric Gray, although they did move Power Echo's two-set spot and Campbell into power spot. So, yeah, that's the two main people I'll be watching this week. Last but not least, a prediction for tonight. Unfortunately, unless Connor Harrell has a big-time game and Omarion Hampton runs wild, I do not think North Carolina's defense has enough to stop the running attack from West Virginia. I got West Virginia winning this one 27-21.
North Carolina takes on the West Virginia Mountaineers today at 5:30 inside of Bank of America Stadium in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. This is a game that it seems like North Carolina's become kind of familiar with. This is a place North Carolina's been familiar with over the past 5 years. And once again, they're playing in this stadium for the second time this season. They started out this year with a game against South Carolina. We also did vlogs for that as well. First ever time I did one of those. It was pretty interesting, but I loved every single bit of it. They took on the South Carolina Gamecocks to start off the season. Season looked promising, 6-0, and everything fell apart. 2-4 in their last 6 games, finishing off total right now with a 8-4 record as we sit right now. North Carolina has a chance to go get a 9th win. We've talked about this last night. I posted it up. I posted the video of it up last night. The live stream is also still there as well. I typically like to take the live streams, cut them, and put them up as a video. That way you guys can kind of cut out all that other stuff that's in there in the streams. But North Carolina is coming into the game with a lot of people not playing, either by leaving, declaring for the draft, and opting out of the bowl, transfer portal. Also, injury as well has taken an effect on this game. Injuries to key stars like Elijah Huzzy, John Copenhaver, Bryson Nesbitt, Kamar Morales at the portal. No tight ends. The only tight end that they've got they're using tonight is Deems May and a couple of walk-ons, which Deems May is a name that we've heard kind of on and off throughout spring practice, kind of throughout in the season. You know, a little bit of a guy that's up-and-comer. That didn't see the field hardly at all, I don't believe, this year, but an up-and-comer guy, a guy that they're high on. Unfortunately, Jake Johnson can't hop on the field today as he's our newest commitment there, but North Carolina goes on to take on a West Virginia team that can run the football. So the question is, what is going to happen tonight? Well, this is my opinion. This can go one of two ways because we got a lot of new guys on offense. Offense has always been our the guy you can count on. You know, they've been the guy that's carried us. The offense has carried us for 5 straight years now. You know, Sam Howell, Drake May, the offensive weapons that's been there, where they've been Michael Carter, Javonte Williams, Daz Newsome, De'Ami Brown, Josh Downs, Des Walker, J.J. Jones, Kobe Paysour. These are names that we've become very familiar with over these past few years here. Well, unfortunately, you know, a lot of those guys are gone. The only guys that's playing, Kobe Paysour was going to play today, but unfortunately got his other foot injured, which, man, I hope that guy gets better, man. I hope he's so good, dude. Kobe Paysour is amazing. That dude's just, he's amazing, and really hope that this doesn't mess with his career, because that dude could have a very nice career, even in the NFL, I do believe. J.J. Jones, Devontae Walker's not playing. I don't know about Nate McCollum. Nate McCollum's a guy that's he's had a kind of a rough year this year with, some injuries, and things have bothered him a lot. And, he just hasn't really panned out well for us. Unfortunately, I don't think it's really due to anything of his own, outside of the few miscatches that he had this year, or drop catches for that matter. But brand new quarterback sitting back there. Connor Harrell, man, this is his time to go. Some new offensive linemen. No Corey Gaynor in this game for sure. So Willie Lampkin's going to be moving over to center, and I forgot who's coming in at guard. Maybe Barnes. I think I'm not exactly quite sure how they're going to do the lineup there. On the defensive side, no Cedric Gray. No Cedric Gray. Now Miles Murphy did declare, but he will be playing. No Tayon Holloway, which unfortunately kind of seemed like he kind of tailed off there towards the back half of the year himself. But all of this to say, North Carolina's going to be looking a lot different out there tonight. It's going to be different. Now they're rocking a clean fit, the white, blue, man. I know that's a solid fit right there. I absolutely love that fit. But they're going up against the West Virginia team, and I'm not exactly sure who all the inactives are for West Virginia. I know they had one of their leading rushers end up having surgery, but they still got two more that are pretty freaking cool from what I've saw. And they're going to run the football. They're going to run the football like crazy. And North Carolina better defend it, because this is honestly going to be like a replay of what we saw the last two games against Clemson and against NC State, and honestly against Duke as well. You can kind of put it right there. Play action pass, going to try and run the ball down your throat and serve it up to you. What are you going to do? Personally, what I think is going to happen today, it's hard to tell. I think the defense comes out. Boy, I'm optimistic. I know you guys are probably going to get on me in the comments about this. I know it's game day, and I could be eating these words right here in 8-9 hours. But I think, preface the think there, I think that the defense is going to stand up. Miles Murphy's playing for a contract. That's for sure. A lot of these guys, Amari Gaynor, he's going to be leaving. He's also playing for a contract. So when he gets on the field, he's got to play well. And all these young guys that's out here, Amari Campbell, Caleb Koss, who we're going to see out there tonight, even Marcus Allen, they're playing for playing time in the future. There's some good young recruits that's out there that's actually going to be on the sidelines today. They're good guys, and they want to take your spot. So you have to basically show them, this is my spot still. I don't care what you are or who you think you are, but this is still my spot. So I think the defense stands up. Now, this is going to be, honestly, it has the potential to be very high scoring if the defense doesn't, because West Virginia's defense, from what I've saw, isn't the greatest thing either. So, Connor Harrell, what you going to do, man? This is your audition moment. This is an audition moment for you, Connor. You got Max Johnson sitting on the sideline there saying, yeah, I'm taking this dude's spot next year for sure. They brought me in just to take this guy's spot because he's young and green, and here I am, been in the SEC West for 4 years. He's coming to take your spot. So what are you going to do? I think Connor has a great game tonight. I think they're going to use a lot of these little read options, different type of option runs, because he's a running threat. He can run. He's fast. He's faster than Sam or Drake. The question is can he throw anywhere close to Sam or Drake? Now, Mac Brown calls Drake May one of the best throwers in the country. You have to fairly kind of agree with him there. He's definitely one of them for sure. If he's not the best, he's definitely one of them, I would say. But, Connor Harrell, he's had some issues throwing the deep ball. So do we see some deep shots tonight? Does he take a shot to a Chris Culliver? Which, by the way, looking forward to that kid. I'm ready to see this thing. I'm excited to see what this football team does. Now, if they go out there and just get mollywopped and get the ass kicked, then boy, I guess I'll just sit there and eat concession stand food and just scroll at my phone and talk to you guys on the vlog. But for the most part, I think we see an answer from North Carolina. I have to believe at some point in time, they got to say, we're tired of losing. We're tired of losing in bowl games. We're tired of having this stigma about us. We're tired of all these different things that have been popped up and said about North Carolina that were pieces of shit, that we don't understand culture. Kind of reference NC State here. That we don't understand culture, that we're pieces of shit, that we're soft and that will fold like cheap tents. Yeah, we want to change that. And it's time to show that now. And, you see the moves they're making in the portal, and you kind of see they want to change that. Bring some physicality in. I'll take Georgia Scraps, by the way, offensive lineman. Austin Blasky is what I'm referring to there. I'll take that. The safety out of NC State, I'll take that guy. They say they want to be more physical. They say they want to figure out the issues. They say they want to make a statement. They want to play meaningful games. Make a statement tonight. This is a good team that you're facing, West Virginia. So personally, and I guess this is kind of a prediction, I think North Carolina comes out. They play hard. They throw the football. They run the football well. Amari Hampton has another one of his nights. Connor Harrell shows us something like, all right, this kid's good. Like this kid could be a dude. We have some interesting conversations going into the spring at the quarterback position. Defense shows some grit and tenacity that it needs. I think Bo Atkinson maybe has a good night tonight. We'll see. Depends on what Dez does. You know, if they want to kind of put Bo in there a little bit more because of Dez, which Dez hasn't declared. And I think technically he can come back one more year. Technically, I believe he can. So we'll see. But I think North Carolina wins a close one. A close one. May even come down to a field goal. Wouldn't that be amazing? Because it was a field goal last year that screwed us out of the win against Oregon. So maybe Noah Burnett gets to recorrect that this year. And I think North Carolina wins. I'm going to pick the game 31-28 North Carolina. That's who I'm going with. I don't know what Alan has said. I'll put it in here whenever he sends me that video. I got to hop on him pretty quick about it because it is 12 o'clock as I'm recording this. But be sure and turn into the vlogs. Be sure and turn into that. Going to be doing that today. Already have started. It's actually the GoPro sitting. I got a brand new GoPro for Christmas, and thing's freaking awesome, by the way. Sitting right here recording at me right now. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know pregame thoughts before you go. If you're going, hope to see you there. If you see me, be sure and holler at me. Say hello. What's up? I'm looking forward to having a good time. I'll be in section 321, I believe. 321? Yeah, I think it's 321. Be in that section if you happen to be in that area. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully you all enjoy the games. And as always, go Heels.
You don't want none.
I'm good, I'll be, I'll die, I'll be